Welcome back to Nortex Radio, episode 32. Had a little week hiatus taken off, but we're back. Lots of stuff going on. Baseball's back. We got basketball playoffs. We got fucking playoff pushing hockey. We're gonna start right out of the gate, though. We're gonna get this one out of the way. The fucking Cowboys. No news is good news. That is the motto of this offseason. And we have news. It's not good.
Yeah, not a text message that you want to wake up from your homie that you talk sports with. You don't like to roll over and get the old text message with the headline news story. But
yeah.
If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like we've talked about that.
Our man, Kelvin Joseph.
God, out of all the people.
I said he was my my summertime jersey watch, that was probably going to be the main acquisition. I don't know if it will be anymore. Kelvin and his buddies got an altercation in March outside a bar or club in Dallas. Started with the fight outside. The vehicle that Kelvin's in decides to drive by, pop off a few rounds. 20-year-old man ends up dying. So in all this security footage, you see Kelvin's, the vibe. Fucking big ass gold chain. Custom made for you.
Literally one of the most noticeable custom pieces.
It's a one of one.
Yeah.
One guy owns it. So obviously, all right, well, we know who to go talk to. Kelvin then goes and deletes all of his socials, which is
not suspicious at all.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? We all know it's you already. But that just came out this week. Turns out I just read today. Now, if I can find it, Kelvin is not facing charges in connection to the murder. 2 people have been arrested. So I guess Kelvin was just with his boys, got in the vehicle with them. One of them decided to pop off the rounds. Thankfully, I guess as a Cowboy fan, it wasn't him, but shitty situation. Never want to have this news, but apparently Kelvin's fucking off the hook. At least legally, NFL could still probably implicate something on him. But man, it's one of those things and I don't know if these are his best friends that he grew up with, his new friends from Dallas or what, but it's you got to put yourself in a little bit better situations. I mean, we all get into shit. We've all done dumb shit. And if I had that much money at that age, I'd probably do the same shit. But, dude, you should be a starter this year on America's team.
Yeah.
And we're going to need you.
Yeah. We, especially here, we're big fans of Boss Man Fat. But we gotta blur the lines between the YKDV Boss Man Fat and Dallas Cowboys Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit's rough. We can't be involved in murders. It's not good. It didn't go well. It never goes well. So Shaq had a successful rap career, and he was a good athlete. So you
can do it without killing people.
Yeah, I totally. I get it. I love some good Boss Man Fat. Don't get me wrong. But we just, like you said, even when we're out playing Boss Man Fat, still got to know that we're Kelvin Joseph too.
Yeah.
If we're gonna wear we're gonna wear 2 suits, we gotta know the impact of both of them. So
absolutely. And I mean,
yeah.
You're obviously a hell of a football player. You're about to be our number 2 corner starting every day. You're a great musician. You're a great rapper. You're going to do big things in life. But if you try to go down that road, and thankfully, like I said, it wasn't him, but that shit can still get you in trouble.
Oh, yeah. You still get wrapped up, accessory, something like that. I mean, it can still mess you up big time. So it's a dangerous game. Like you said it. I mean, we're talking about from the Kelvin Joseph perspective, it sucks that somebody ended up getting killed, but like, holy shit, like you've got to know better than to put yourself in that situation. Like, and I'm not a rapper. I don't know. I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos though about the Chicago drill rap scene. This shit is nuts. Dude, I'm scared to go to Chicago.
Really?
I really feel like I'm not scared of a lot of things, but I probably watched like 6 hours of YouTube videos just going down a fucking wormhole of just Chicago gangs and like the drill scene is nuts. You know, they call that place Chirac because it's so like it's so relatable to Chirac. And I was like, holy shit.
I want to watch it, but I don't.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like, I just clicked on one little 8-minute video, and then I just get into like all these, like just this fucking like little Dirk this, and I'm just like, holy shit! Like he rolls around with like a 40-man entourage because he's like a made member of a street gang in Chicago. Like, I'm just like, holy shit! Shit is wild.
We need 40 guys around Kelvin.
Yeah, for sure. Like that. If we're gonna get to that level as Boss Man Fat, like you need to be rolling 40 deep. So there's plenty of people to. I mean, I say it like this, but just take the hit for you. Like, that's. I mean, that's another thing. Like I figured out. Like there's literally people in the gang scene that are totally fine with doing that. Like I'm telling you, it was the craziest. It was probably legitimately like 4.5 hours. Like I was self-medicating but like it was intense. I was just fucking fixated.
Holy shit.
I was so fixated I didn't even stop watching it on my phone. I was sitting in front of my TV, laying on the couch watching it on my phone instead of just putting it on the TV.
I can't stop.
Just video after video. Like I learned so much shit about street gangs in Chicago. It was fun.
Holy shit.
It was wild. But yeah, you definitely like point being, like you gotta have a posse.
Yeah.
Like fuck. If you take anything away from it, just get you a crew.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wow. Wild time, dude.
Yeah. No news, good news. We need to stay on that fucking path.
That's yes. During the off season right now, until we start talking about the draft, probably next week, we need to just stick with Dallas Cowboys. No news is good news. We don't need Jerry hiding kids. We don't need
sex scandals.
We don't need sex scandals. We don't need our defensive secondary shooting people. No, we don't need to be in the news. We'll start talking about draft. That's what we need to be in the news for. Draft stuff.
Oh my God. Even most of our like football team shit hasn't been good news. Like roster movements.
Nope.
We just don't want to talk Cowboys right now.
Yeah. That's the other thing.
Fun.
While we're on no news is good news, we might as well go ahead and address it, because if there was one fucking person that was going to say something, it was going to be someone from the goddamn Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. It's fucking Gil Brandt talking about Dwayne Haskins in the weird, I mean, same thing. Like someone ended up dying here. It's crazy to me. Like, just because we watched Dwayne Haskins through college and all that, it's crazy to me that he just randomly got hit by a vehicle, like
no shit,
on a run. And then,
no, he like ran out of gas, and I guess he was trying to go get gas.
Oh, okay. fucking the one person that had to say the dumbest thing had to come from the Dallas Cowboys. Fucking Gil Brandt.
No shit.
Like, what do you mean if he would have stayed in college one more year? He wouldn't have
what does that have to do with anything?
He wouldn't have ran out of gas and tragically got hit by a fucking dump truck on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
What are you trying?
What
are you trying to get at, Gil Brandt? What?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
So, just fucking while we're on that, just back to what you said. Back to what we always say. Fucking no news is good news.
We've said
Dallas
it
Cowboys.
Since we got beat by the Niners. No news is good news.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly.
Don't have anything in depth on the draft right now. Next week we'll hit it hard.
I don't think the front office. I don't even think the front office has any idea about the draft.
No, absolutely no fucking clue. We got a lot of needs. Just for right now, it'd almost be one of those things I'd consider trading back. But I mean, I know we're late in the first round, but it still might be worth it. Get a couple extra 2s, 3s. But yeah, like you said, front office, we don't know what the fuck they're thinking. So there's no telling what we'll fucking do.
Yeah. Well, seeing as how I think both of us and collectively from everything that I've read, like most people seem to be on the same page with that. Like, let's trade back. Let's see what we get. So that probably means that the front office will do the exact opposite.
Probably.
So they'll throw everything away to trade up 2 spots. So
yeah,
fucking just strap yourself in for that, Cowboys fans.
And we have a lot of needs. I mean, there's a bunch. And I would almost say, like, whoever the best player is at a needed position, just go for it. But there's so much talk about receivers. I'm not worried about receivers.
Nah.
But there's so much talk about us taking one in the first round. I'm like, whoa, offensive line, defensive line, secondary. Like, we don't need to take a receiver in the first fucking round.
Yeah.
That'll probably be the number one thing that'll probably piss me off. Unless just someone stupid just falls to us. But still.
Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, looking big picture, like there was talk, Jerry talked about it, maybe Steven, I don't know. Fucking Traylon Burks. He's a U of A guy, I'm a big Arkansas fan.
Yeah.
I do hope that he goes earlier in the first round because I'm like you. I'm afraid if he's there,
Jerry's not gonna think twice.
Yeah, we'll take him and we don't need him. Like, could we use him? Yes, absolutely. That's great. But he's not anywhere near a need right now.
No, it doesn't hurt to be deep at receiver, but
right.
When you can't block for your quarterback, it don't matter who the fuck you got running around.
Correct. So yeah, I'm a huge Arkansas fan. I love Traylon Burks. I've been on Traylon Burks train for like the last 2.5 years. I was on the Arkansas football train when everybody else was talking shit about him. Fucking Grant Morgan, Bumper Pool, Traylon Burks, fucking everybody on that team. And now everyone's all over Traylon Burks. I hope to God someone picks him up before the Cowboys get a chance to. Because the Jerry Arkansas connection, the Jerry like recency bias, like his obsession with drafting receivers, like scares the shit out of me. So I'm with you. I hope we look to the line because I mean, it's like you said, we can have every receiver that we want, but if you have 2 seconds to throw the fucking football, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
Jerry probably doesn't even know his name. So she'd be like, does that say someone from Arkansas on the board? Yeah.
You know what? I think we should take John Stephen Jones from Arkansas. Yeah. Jerry never even started at quarterback. That's all right. He's probably good.
It'd be great quarterback.
Yeah. Jerry, that's your grandson. Oh shit. I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna be scary. Scary Jerry.
Yeah. Someone else please draft fucking Traylon Burks. I hope he keeps climbing so people keep talking about him, but I fucking go somewhere else.
Yeah. Stars, we're in the last wild card spot right now. Making that playoff push. How we feeling?
Fucking better after yesterday. I didn't even know how to react when we were the ones that scored a shorthanded goal.
I know.
I was like, fuck. The fuck?
What just happened?
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I do love the fact that Vegas, I don't knock on wood, like they seem to be struggling. I love that, if we're being honest. We're like 4 games up on them now. I hate the fact that if the playoffs started today, we play Colorado, and I'm weary about a 7-game series. Like, I know we lead the regular season series 2-1, and the last time we played them, we beat the dog shit out of them, and I loved it. But something about that just makes me nervous. So,
yeah, that's very scary to think about. Man, it's hard to not be excited though. I mean, looking at the rest of the season, we got Vancouver tomorrow. They are 7 points behind us. Then we got Edmonton, who's got a playoff. I don't know if they actually have it locked up. They're ahead of us. Calgary, also in the playoffs. But then after that, after those tough 3 wins, we got Seattle. Then we got Vegas at home. Then we got Arizona and Anaheim. Actually, those last 4 at home. 3 of those should be very easy wins. Should be.
Yeah.
And then with a struggling Vegas, playoff atmosphere is going to be rocking that night in American Airlines. That's a great 4 to end with.
Mm-hmm.
So I like where we're sitting right now.
Yeah. The thing, what is wild to me, this is going to be a wild week. And like this is where playoff hockey gets super, like it's not a whole lot different than esports, but it is crazy that it goes off of a point system, because now legitimately every point matters. So we're tied with Nashville. We both have 91 points. So we're sitting 1 and 2 for the wild cards, either which way. I think they have the tiebreaker. So technically they're 1, we're 2. But if we were to end up with 92 points, we would be ahead of them, XYZ. So currently we're playing Colorado, who's 1. We're 8 at the second wild card spot. Nashville's playing Calgary, who's 2. So Calgary's sitting at 101 points. So the second seed sitting at 101 points. And then you have St. Louis sitting at 100 points, Minnesota sitting at 99 points. So in a matter of one day, we jump Nashville, and any Minnesota or St. Louis or Calgary could all be sitting in that second seed, and we play any 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Or vice versa. And that's going to be a continuous day-to-day thing throughout the week for all 4 of those teams. Like us, what we do is going to matter. What Nashville does is going to matter. And then not so much directly for us, but who we directly play is going to be based off of St. Louis, Minnesota, Calgary. Like, that shit's wild.
Oh yeah, it's going to be chaos.
Like for the next week, if you're a Stars fan, you're hypothetically going to be following 5 teams to some extent, at least checking in on scores and shit like that.
Oh yeah, it's playoffs right now.
Yeah,
and like you said, the point system it is fucking cool. It makes it so much more chaotic. I mean, now you're looking at it where you're like, fuck, we just gave up a goal late in the third to tie it up. Now we're going to fucking overtime.
Yep.
We just lost those points because we didn't win in regulation.
Yep.
Like, that's how important this shit is. It isn't just wins and losses at this point. It's, hey, we got to win, and we got to win now.
Yeah, I think there's a finite point in the season, like especially early in the hockey season, like up to All-Star break. There's a lot of, hell yeah, at least we got one. You know, we got an overtime loss or a shootout loss. At least we got one. And then there becomes a point in the season where you flip that switch and you then it becomes not, at least we got one. It was shit. We gave one away in overtime. Yeah. We still got 2, especially division games, like we gave like if we go to overtime with Nashville, the fact of the matter isn't going to be whether or not we win. Yeah, the fact of the matter isn't going to be whether or not we win the game. It's going to be the fact that no matter what happens, Nashville gets a point. Like, and if you really follow hockey, you really understand this. Like, that's where you're conditioned to think. Like, you're not, oh man, look, at least we won in overtime. You're like, fuck, we gave them a point. Like, if we win in reg, they don't get a point. So
exactly,
that's gonna be a fucking wild week. Yeah. And I mean, it's like we're full swing into baseball now. Dude, this would be so stressful.
Man, I'm excited though. Fuck, what? It's gonna be a late night week though, because 9:30 tomorrow with Vancouver, and then we go on a fucking West Coast road trip with the fucking Rangers. So
yeah,
it's gonna be late nights every night this week. Shout out to being in fucking Dallas.
Busy. Because we got Mavs tomorrow night too.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
And then after that we go to Utah, which is probably going to be more fucking late
West
games.
Coast. Yeah. Yeah, especially during the week. We're not. I mean, if the games in Utah fell on the weekend, we'd probably get some sort of like prime time. But you're probably right. It's.
I think one of them we don't. Trying to find it
because it's 2-2-1-1-1. That's how the NBA playoffs go, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Saturday, game 4. It's a Saturday in 3:30. Like, why can't we have the 9:00 game that fucking night?
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Anything left on the Stars? 7 games left. It's playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked like individual people. We've talked Bones. Like, we've beat that horse. We don't like he's not going to change anything. Like we know it's much more just a game to game thing right now. Like, this team is so fucking died. Like, I don't even know. They're so volatile. Like, we can come out and play great, or we can come out and shit the bed. I don't. It's literally like. It sucks for us. It's going to be a game by game, fucking period by period. And unfortunately, it's probably going to come down to fucking possession by possession.
Oh, like, yeah.
We're not going to know shit about the playoffs probably until the fucking last minute of the last period of the last game.
Yeah.
Because that's just what we fucking do. Like,
yeah, I almost feel like we don't know where we're going until the last fucking game's over.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Like, there's no way we're going to know.
Yeah.
Like you said, let alone us, but the guys in front of us.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's just, we're going to be fucking all over that. And then, I mean, we're about to fucking shift into Mavs, but busy week for the Mavs. Like, it's fucking. So, yeah, hell of a week. Hell of a week.
If you don't watch hockey and you're kind of interested, even if you're really not, if you're not interested, you don't have something to do one night, fucking turn it on. Right now is the perfect time to watch it. Like I said, it's pretty much the playoffs. These points matter. One of us, if not both of us, are watching almost at all times. You got a question, fucking tweet us, ask us. We'll be more than glad to talk it with you. But if you want to get into hockey right now is a perfect time because you're going to fucking – it's not just going through the motions. It is playoff atmosphere, day in, day out. Like, it's win or go home right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you'll see the most dynamic hockey that you're going to see starting this week. Like, just you'll see teams that are in the playoff push trying to secure that, and then you'll see teams that are already eliminated from the playoffs just trying to destroy that for playoff teams. Yeah. So every fucking fight is going to matter. Every penalty is going to matter. It's a great time. Like you said, I mean, if you're not involved in hockey and for some reason you're not following basketball playoffs or something like that, like if you need something to watch, I strongly encourage you to flip on a hockey game and just watch it because it'll be great.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Yeah, playoffs, basketball started. We're the 4 seed. First time we've been the home team in a series since 2011. We know what happened then. Could be good, but we have Luka out. Strained calf, end of the season. Not terrible, but we need it. Game 1 was yesterday, Utah. We lost 99-93. Man, it really wasn't a good game. I'll say it was a good game. Wasn't a great game, wasn't a bad game. I mean, we didn't make as many shots as we needed to. Defense looked pretty well. We shut down Donovan Mitchell the first half. Second half, he just fucking caught on. One of those things, that's going to happen. Donovan Mitchell's going to get hot. He's going to have a big game, two big games at least. Bogdanovich, he came out of fucking nowhere.
Man,
shoved it to us.
That's what I got fucking. I started to get worried when fucking Bogdanovich hit that fucking 3 right before halftime.
Yeah.
It's like you said, like fucking Donovan Mitchell had been ice cold. Literally, like 30 seconds before that, they showed a stat. He was like 1 of 7, 2 points, like blah, blah. And I was like, that's a fucking jinx. And then fucking Bogdanovich goes on like a 7-point run for the Nuggets or for the Jazz and fucking comes down there and fucking ices that bitch right before halftime. And I was like, man, this shit just feels uneasy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he put up 26, played 40 minutes. I mean, surely that man won't do that every game, but fuck. Yeah, that was a big one. I've said it. We've said it.
Yep.
We're a big man away from being a top-tier contender. I get, we're top 4 in the West, but still, we're a big man away from being absolutely fucking terrifying. And Rudy showed that. Rudy dominated. How many fucking boards he have? 17.
17
fucking rebounds. Obviously, he's great. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. Big fucking man. We got to body him up. I don't give a shit. How, who, put your fucking body on him. I mean, you're going to wear yourself out, but you got to wear him out. Try not to get in foul trouble. This mostly is pointing towards Powell, but you got to get after him. Get him into foul trouble. Just make him work. Get in his fucking head. Talk some shit. Make him fucking mad. But we got to body Rudy up.
Yeah, we hit on that, to a T, like the last episode. And fuck, man, if he didn't come out and, fucking prove our point for us. I like Dwight Powell. He's been playing great, but he just got fucking ragdolled yesterday. Man, not just overall physicality. Like, he was just, like you said, like, he was just getting what we need to do to Rudy Gobert, like Rudy Gobert's doing to him. He just pushed him out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
So there couldn't be a more true statement that we've said on this podcast than, like, we are one big man away from being just, of course, the Suns, and probably aside from that, like the Celtics. Like, other than, like, we're paving our way through people. That was shown also yesterday. Like, the Nuggets struggled yesterday. They dropped to the 6th to end the season, and they struggled. Of course, Jokic, reigning MVP, like, great guy. But if you can contain a big man, you could win games. Same thing applies there. Like, we showed yesterday that we can shut down Donovan Mitchell for a half. If we can contain Rudy Gobert, we win that game. We still haven't lost by 6.
Yeah.
Or 6 or whatever.
No, 6.
Yeah. No Luka. Rudy Gobert's running wild. Like, if we put this together and then Luka does get to come back off this strained calf, like, this was a very simple first round for us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not difficult at all.
And the other big one is, and it's fixable. It's frustrating, but it's fixable. Free throws. We missed a lot of free throws yesterday. We missed 8. We shot 76 from the line. And Dinwiddie had a lot of those, which was weird. It was an off night. Dinwiddie makes his. If Dinwiddie has an average free throw game, that's at least tied going to overtime. So free throws, got to do better on that. Not too worried. That doesn't happen often. Should fix itself. But, yeah, fucking Rudy and free throws, my main two takeaways from that fucking game. That to fix going forward.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest dynamics about basketball is like, especially in like the final score is such a low differential. Like it's got to be fucking gut wrenching to look back and be like, I had 8 free points of like no one guarding me, and that would have been enough to win the game.
Yeah,
that is the one unique thing about basketball. Like there's not another sport where you score, like you have the opportunity to score uncontested goals. Like not soccer, not hockey, like nothing. Like that's the only way to score an uncontested point in any sport.
Yeah.
And it's wild that like, I mean, this isn't just a hit at the Mavs. Like this is just, there are some teams that like, they'll shoot fucking 60% from the free throw line. And it's crazy to think like, oh, we just lost a game by 7 points and we missed 8 free uncontested shots. Like,
yeah,
that shit has to be gut wrenching. Like,
yeah.
But wild.
And they're professionals. Like they're thinking about walking off the court. Like, damn.
Yeah,
that's one reason.
And that's the other thing. Like, I can't think about probably all the fucking incentives and shit like that are buried into their contracts. Like, oh, Western Conference Finals incentive, like fucking NBA Finals incentive, NBA champion incentives, like MVP incentives. Like, holy shit! Like, what if the difference in you going to the Western Conference Finals and getting a extra $100,000 is 3 free throws? Like, what the fuck? That's mind blowing to me. So,
that'll be terrible if we lose in 7 to think about.
Yeah. But I mean, I think you're right. Like, especially with it being Spencer Dinwiddie, like he's solid, he's clutch. Hopefully it's something that, just shakes itself out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, something's got to give because, I mean, you had it in your notes. Luka's still going to be doubtful. He was shooting, he was practicing, but I'm sure it's a fucking very light practice, probably not very dynamic, and I still don't think we're going to see him.
Yeah, I don't see him playing tomorrow either. It sucks, but like we saw, the entire team, from coaching staff to fucking last man off the bench, everybody knows that we should have won that game. We can beat this team without Luka. Like, we're okay. So I'm not too worried. And if Luka was close to coming back for game 2, I'll be shocked if he's not back for game 3 on Thursday. It's working out for us, but I don't understand the fucking scheduling on this shit. Like, why are we not at home playing back-to-back days?
Yeah, I don't. Especially with the travel gap. Like, I get the travel gap. That's always been something weird to me about the NBA. Like, from a logistical standpoint, if you're going to be, I don't know why you don't do it like baseball. Like, if you're the team that gets home field advantage, why not do 2-3-2?
Well, I mean, even the travel days, but so just if you take the first 4 games, 2 in Dallas, why not play those back-to-back days? Travel day.
Play 2 in Utah.
Yeah. And I mean, if I get the travel days in between, but if there's not a travel day, why the fuck aren't we just going back-to-back? I mean, granted, right now, it is in our favor because we're needing Luka to rest. But I just don't understand that. Like, it's almost like we're just kind of dragging it out, prolonging it.
I wonder if there's not some algorithm to that, like just from like NBA front office. Like, I'm
sure, because NBA is the number one sport that is so worried about load management.
Yeah.
So I guarantee that's what it is. But I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
Just play.
Yeah.
But this week we're down 1 right now. Tomorrow, and then game 3 Thursday, game 4 Saturday, and then so after game 4 we should be recording again. Better still be playing fucking basketball.
Hopefully we'll be up 3-1.
That'd be way fucking better.
Be nice. 3-1 going back to Dallas. That'd be phenomenal.
That'd be perfect. Little baseball talk. Slow start for our boys in Arlington. We've talked about it. We could surprise ourselves, but we know we're not a contender this year. It's showing, and it's definitely showing in our arcs. We're giving up a shit ton of runs. I don't even know what else to fucking say about that, especially the bullpen. Early on, short spring training lockout. I don't know what our excuse is, but our bullpen's giving up a shit ton of runs. Simeon started off slow. Not too worried about him. Dude's a veteran. Just slow start. Everybody has slumps. Getting his out the way beginning of the year. And he's also here the past couple of games. He's hitting the ball hard. He's squaring it up, just going right towards people. So I think he's about to break out of that. But our fucking bullpen, we got to figure something out.
Yeah, it's consistent across the bullpen staff, man. Like we put ourselves in pretty good positions to contend. And even there's been a couple games like the bullpen's, tossed it away and our offense has come back. Like we know, we've talked about it. Even people that aren't on the show with us, like we talk with them about it. Like we know we're going to produce runs. Without a doubt. We have no issue there. I think maybe the only thing we didn't know that fucking Jonah Heim would be playing as good as he is right now. But that's another fucking conversation. But yeah, our bullpen is fucking giving away games. Yeah. Like, the pitching dynamics are just all over the place. Like Colby Allard yesterday. I don't know. The one good thing that I did take away from it, and they talked about during today's game, is like the other day, Matt Bush just serves up the first pitch of the game to Shohei. But then after that, he did pitch fucking lights out for the next fucking 15 minutes. Like, that shit was dangerous.
Yeah.
So, that's just me trying to find some silver lining coming out of the bullpen, and it's Matt Bush right now. Like, legitimately, that's it.
That's it.
Brett Martin is just pitched like he's not like he's holding, but we're not in a situation where we need holds because we're always fucking battling back because during the
whoever was in front of you,
the middle three innings, we fucking give the game right back. Like, habitually.
Yeah. Did you see the stats today where like after the fifth we're not scoring?
Yeah. It's just, like fucking 4, 5, and 6. Like we're just playing a completely different game. I don't know. And we're still trying to, we're still trying to figure shit out. Like I'd love Taylor Hearn starting, but he seems to be at that spot where like he's really good, like around 50 pitches, like 50 to like 70 is going to be his absolute max. Like,
oh yeah.
And then that, like, even when things are going great, that puts us like right about the 5th inning.
Right.
So, we should have John Gray back after the whole blister fiasco. Hopefully, we haven't had a quality start yet. Like,
God, that's bad to say.
It's fucking pitching, man. The fucking pitching it's our fucking Achilles heel right now. Like,
what are we 10 games in?
Yeah, no.
And we don't have one quality start?
We're 2-7 after today, yeah. So
Jesus.
Let's see.
No quality starts out of fucking that many games.
Let me double check before I get fucking grilled here.
Well, I feel like it's 10 because we had 3 in Toronto, then we came back home for 3 against Colorado, right? And then 4 with
John Gray, 4 innings. Let's see, 3 in Toronto, 2 with Colorado.
Oh, okay. So we're just
and then 4 with the Angels.
Okay.
Yeah, John Gray, 4. Dane Dunning had 5. No decision there. Spencer had 3. Yeah, I mean, we're fucking shit doesn't look good.
No, fuck.
Taylor had 4. Yeah. If that fucking weird dude that combs through my shit and tries to call me out on shit, like Martin Perez had 4, whatever. I'm not gonna keep looking through every game, but whatever, whoever you are, if you fucking comb back through my shit, I'm comfortable saying we haven't had a quality start. Maybe by fucking statistics and sabermetrics you can find some flaw in that, but we have not had a fucking quality start. No.
So I guess good sides, some things. Fucking Seager intentionally walked with the bases loaded down also. Last time that happened, Josh Hamilton. Granted, I have harsh feelings towards the guy, but that's a whole nother fucking story. But the last 2 times were against the Rangers, and Madden was the fucking coach. That's pretty weird. Also, what is like the last like fucking 8 times it's happened, they've all won.
Yeah.
The team that has intentionally walked a guy.
Yeah, has won.
With the base loaded has fucking won the game.
Yeah.
That's a wild stat.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, from the other side of the ball, like I'm satisfied. Like, one, Brad Miller fucking already exceeded expectations. Like,
oh yeah.
Same with Corey Seager. I don't think anyone really is, and rightfully so, should be concerned with what's going on with Simeon. Fucking Andy Ibanez is playing great. Like,
oh yeah, flashing the leather. He had a couple errors today, but
I mean, Adolis has started slow. He had a good rip today. Like, he hit a bomb today. From the other side of the ball, like we're playing like we should be playing 10 games into the season.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting great, especially like this 1-2 punch that we've developed with Garver and Hahn. Like,
that's what I was about to say. We got the best backup in the fucking league.
Yeah, if they're able to consistently do this and Jonah's consistently able to produce like that, and we're able to consistently rest one of our catchers, like
fresh legs
all the time. Like,
yeah.
That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
So
and smashing.
Even today, I mean, what was it? Top 9 or I mean bottom 9? Well, like Willie seems to be finding his bat a little bit. Like he hit the bomb to tie it the other night, and then he smoked a ball into right field today. Like, just, I mean, obviously right into the shift, but like the bats seem to be
they're there.
They're there. Yeah, like that's. I don't know what to do about the pitching thing. Like, we're fucking, like, we can dive off into Round Rock and Frisco, which I'm sure we will, because they're fucking lights out.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
They're fucking, my God. But I don't know. Thing. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the boys up top right now, but
I don't either.
Good thing we still got 150 games left, so
yeah. Talking boys down Round Rock Frisco. Talk little Jack. First start, 3 innings, 1 run, 7 Ks, topped out at 97. Second start, 4 innings, 4 Ks, 1 run, 3 walks. Got a little wild that second one, but it is so exciting to see him on the mound. Fucking just pumping gas.
Yeah.
The day that man puts on a Ranger uniform, I will probably shed tears.
Yeah, he's the real deal, man. And that, like, just that team right now, like 8-1, the way that we're like sitting with that being the heart of where our prospects are. I mean, I say that, but fuck, even Frisco. Yeah. I mean, even Round Rock right now is just fucking
loaded.
It's dumb. Like, Chase Lee is throwing great. He's not even on our fucking 40-man. Like, a lot of these guys aren't even, like, I don't even know if any of them.
Yeah.
And our fucking pitching staff in Frisco, is, bro. Like you said, I mean, we knew Jack Leiter was going to be great. He has totally fucking affirmed that. Like, he just comes out throwing gas, just cool as a cucumber. Same thing, like Cody Bradford, a huge hook. Like,
oh yeah,
it's fucking.
It's not even just the arms down there though. Fucking Leote, he's making a name saying, "Hey, I'm ready to come back to the big leagues."
Oh, he's fucking. Would you bet like? I think I looked today during their game with Sugarland. He's about like 467 or some shit, like 430 something. Like, if you followed Leote at all last year, like, you know, that was the only thing keeping him from being like consistently
our center fielder right now.
Yeah, an everyday center fielder, consistently with the team. He's 432. He's about a 432 with a 1.116 OPS.
Damn.
Like, that's fucking bananas. I mean, it's like, not only is he hitting the ball, but he's hitting the ball for multiple bases.
Oh yeah,
that's wild. Like, just this lineup. Listen to this lineup for anyone out there for the fucking Round Rock Express today. Josh Smith, Bubba Thompson, Leote Taveras, Sam Huff, Matt Carpenter, Davis Wenzel.
God,
that's 6 of the first 7 bats that you're going to face. That's wild. So,
dude, it sucks right now. It sucks. You want to watch good baseball? Go watch AAA, AA. But don't die off on the boys. We're on the upside of the rebuild, and it's exciting to look in the future. Just the arms, the guys we got down there, the moves we're gonna have to make. Hell, we signed Brad for 2 years, but someone needing a left-handed utility stick come playoffs with a year of control, we may get a haul on him come into July. Like, I hate getting that far in advance. We're a fucking week and a half into the season, but it's exciting to think about. Like, because we're not winning right now. We're looking at the future. Like, there's a whole lot of shit that's going to happen still.
Yeah. I'll tell you another person. I've watched, I think, 2 or 3 Round Rock games now. Fucking Nick Tanalou, the guy that's playing second base every day for Round Rock. He's older. He's never gonna make a package, but the guy's hit 290 his entire career. His entire AAA career, he's hit 290. He's upwards of like 70 to 80 career home runs. Like, his fielding percentage is in the high fucking 900s. Like, I don't think, like, with the farm system that we have, but we have talked about, if you play middle infield for the Texas Rangers organization, you're not the chances of you doing that at the highest level are very slim, if not zero.
Oh yeah.
The only downside to him is that he's 28, 29 years old. But we've talked fucking Josh Smith. I mean,
Ezekiel Duran.
Like, I'm saying
Davis Wenzel.
Like, fucking Nick Tanalou is, for like, he has fucking impressed me. It's like he's batting 357 this year. Like, he's impressive. He hits the ball all the pitches in all the directions. Like, man, it's pretty fucking impressive. So
and it might be a year where couple injuries, couple trades away, September call up, like, hey, here's your time to shine.
Yeah. Even just to fucking, I mean, I know it's probably going to be the hardest person in the world to fucking rest, but if there is a fucking playoff push, or even next year, like, if we send, like you said, Ezekiel Duran or Josh Smith somewhere this offseason in a package for maybe some pitching or something, like, and we are making a playoff push next year, that might be an experienced guy we see come up in September to give Seager a day, or he's a very Izzy type player.
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, he's made his career in, I mean, he's been all through. Like, I did some deep diving on this guy, and he's been like high A, double A, even triple A. But man, he's just another fucking, like we talked about, Charlie Culberson or somebody like that. And he's not anyone we're never going to build a trade around him. We're never going to be able to get anything crazy for him, but he's just this guy that we're going to have embedded in our system. And there's going to come a day or a week or something, and he's going to come up and do something, and he's going to be like, wow.
Oh, who the fuck is that guy?
Okay. Like that did so much more for, whatever than we would have ever even fucking thought. Like, it's wild, the system that we have right now in fucking Round Rock and Frisco. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're either going to move positions or you're going to be moved. That's the way it's going to go. Which, I mean, our infield's going to be locked up for a long time. We've talked about it, but one guy will get the utility job, probably come down to Smith, Duran, Wenzel, maybe sleeper pick.
Yeah.
But the rest of those guys either welcome to the outfield or here's package deal because we need some arms.
Yeah.
But I love that take. That's what's great about minor league ball. Not even a top 30 prospect and just lighting it up.
Yeah. It's fucking I know we talked about it before the season started, but like 10 games in on all levels, it's crazy just seeing the potential we have down there. Like we said a minute ago, Frisco's 8-1 right now. And the one game we dropped was, I think it's by 2 runs late in the game. Like, we're fucking lights out.
Oh yeah.
Our Cole Wynn, Jack Leiter. I mean, they're doing quality work early in the season. Reagan's, I mean, we're fucking, there's good things to come.
Yeah. If you have it, buy the package. Apparently it went up. It was like $10 for Connor. It's like $40 fucking for me. Still worth it. Check out our farm system. AAA and AA is fun fucking ball. Get familiar with these guys. They're going to be the face of us. These guys are going to help us lead us to a World Series title, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not hopefully. They fucking will. Like, we're loaded.
Yeah.
Along with what we already got. This week, we're headed out on the road. First West Coast road trip. We got an off day tomorrow on Monday. Then we got Seattle and then Oakland. And what did I say a while ago about the fucking Utah game on Saturday? It's a 3:30 start.
Yeah.
So we got, was that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at Seattle. Even the last game of the series is an 8:40 start. Not even a day game for the last game. Then we go to Oakland, 8:40 on Friday. On Saturday, we play at fucking 3:07. We got 2 West Coast games for fucking Dallas on Saturday, and they're at 3:00.
Middle of the day.
Like the day that it's like, hey, fuck it, we'll stay up all night, whatever. Nah, it's
3:00.
3:00 starts. Bullshit.
Yep.
Man. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can.
My Texas Heat. It's kind of. I kind of got 2. One. I'll say the first one first, and then my main Texas Heat will be second. My first one, Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, he missed the free throws. Not worried about that. A whole lot of other things. Lost the game too. But without Luka tomorrow, everybody's talking about Dinwiddie, Jalen. Someone's got to take over. I think Dinwiddie is the guy to run the team without Luka. He needs to take that role on and be like, hey, I'll lead us. Follow me. I'll take to the promised land. So just fucking put the C on your chest and let's fucking go. So Dinwiddie's feeling a little bit of heat. Just need him to lead us. My main one is Dwight Powell. We've talked about it. Rudy's destroying us on the boards. The Dwight's our biggest big man, our most used big man. It's our guy. He's going to have to get physical, going to have to get in his head, do something, fuck with him. We got to do something, dude. Play more physical. Fuck it. Give him a little bow to the ribs one time. Nudge him. Let him know you're there. Like, let him know you're not going to be pushed over. But Powell has got to step up this whole series. And, I mean, really through the playoffs, we've talked about it. We got a big man. Powell's going to have to be the guy to shut them down. And he's got one of the best in the game right now that he's having to deal with. So, Powell's still my Texas Heat. Got to let the man know you're there.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I mean, I kind of agree with you across both of them. I think nothing against Jalen, but I do feel like more of that, like, stereotypical, like, team captain type vibe from Spencer. Like,
yeah,
just the way, like, the way he carries himself, he does seem like he's much more, like, in it for the team. And, like, we've even talked about it on here, like, and I have no recourse towards Jalen for this. Like, this could be his year that this could be very much be a Fred VanVleet year for him. Like, this could very much be a year where he makes his name and his presence and he goes out and he gets that generational contract that's going to secure him for life.
Right.
So I don't hate him for that, but I definitely agree. Like, ever since Spencer has came over in the trade, like, I easily get much more of that. Like, if our fucking basketball team wore A's, like, that's who I think. I think, like, Spencer Dinwiddie is a fucking John Klingberg for the Dallas Mavericks.
Absolutely.
Like, so I'm definitely on board with that take, and I'm the same on the fucking Heat. Like, we talked about it 2 weeks ago. Like, we knew we broke it down whether we were going to play Denver or Utah. Like, we needed a big man. Like, they were going to have to play the most physical series consistently against either one of these teams. And I'm with you. Like, Dwight Powell has to figure it out. Like, he has to, like you said earlier, at worst case, like, he has to figure out how to tire Rudy. Like, I'm not saying he has to go out there and get 17 rebounds, but he has to keep Rudy at 10.
Yeah.
So I'm all over that. I mean, there's plenty of things there's plenty of people to put on the hot seat, but the most important, most dynamic, like, where we're at right now, like, the White Powell getting his shit together and helping the Mavs right now is the most pivotal thing that we need, like, Nortex wise.
Yeah.
We have plenty of other problems across all the other sports, but that is the most pivotal. Like, we have home court advantage for this series. There is hopefully a chance that we're going to get Luka back after game 2. Like, you have to go out tomorrow night and you have to play the toughest, most physical game of your life. Like, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
So that's the most important thing to be addressed right now across all 4 sports for us.
Absolutely. I like to double down on it because, I mean, it's win or go home now. I mean,
Yep.
And that's the main priority is you got to body that big motherfucker up.
Yeah.
My lone star, I'm going to go with Corey Seager. Paid the man. Yeah, we're losing ball games. He's batting 294, 7 RBIs, 3 walks, 1 home run. Should be 2. Fucking Randall Grichuk with a stupid-ass fucking highway robbery of him. But Corey's smashing the ball, playing well. It's what he's paid to do. I know we're not winning, but you pay the man to be the face of the franchise, and he's playing like it. So Corey is definitely my lone star this week. Could have went other ways, but baseball's back. Had to go with it.
Yeah, I like the way that he is, just probably as a person. I don't know him as a person. I wish I did. Like, even if I just meet him once, but I like the way that he carries himself as a player. Like, he's very, and like, anyone who listens to this might not feel the same way. This might just be Like I could just be projecting my personality. But he's just like very chill. Like he's almost essentially emotionless, which I like. Like I love the fact that he always looks locked in. If if he strikes out, it doesn't seem to affect him. If he hits a bomb, it doesn't seem to inflate his ego. And I think, like, I'm guessing from what I know probably about being a general manager, that's probably something that JD and Chris like saw in him, and that's probably why they were like, we don't have a cap for what we can pay him, because we've seen how he carries himself as a player. They watched him play in that World Series in Arlington. I mean, and even just watching him regularly, like through 10 games, of course, like we all knew who he was when he played in LA and stuff like that, but watching him every night now, like I think it's awesome the way that he carries himself. It's like him and Marcus, like we said,
they're about the same way.
It's exactly what we expected, which is great, because that
Marcus
that means,
struggling and he doesn't look phased. He's like, okay, I know what I did. I know what I need to fix. Know what I'm doing. Know what I did right. Yeah, they're both like the same way.
I mean, we're 10 games in, so it's crazy to say like, oh, someone's struggling, blah, blah, blah. But like, it even seems to be projecting like Adolis. He came in today like batting like 157. I mean, you really don't see that affecting his attitude or his defensive gameplay. Like he had an outfield assist today. Granted, it's the weirdest play ever by Marsh. But like also like complete sidebar, I think Marsh is a phenomenal player. But like these people, especially someone like Adolis, it's very easy after the season he had last year for his ego to be inflated. And he comes out early, he's in a slump, he's batting 150, 160. He's like, oh, fuck this, I'm in a slump, blah, blah, blah. And he just fucking catches a fly ball and he's moping. Like
he's also walking a whole lot more this year, though.
Correct.
He's seeing the ball well.
I think we're getting like maybe we're beating a dead horse, but like it almost, and maybe this is just weird for us as fucking like DFW, like Gore-Tex fans. Like it seems like we're actually getting what we went out to get out of Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. Like we're getting, like, no one seems to be in a panic. Like there's still 150 games left. Like we're still addressing the obvious problems. Like I'm sure those senior guys and Woody and everybody in the clubhouse is like, hey, if you blatantly fucked up, like we're going to address that. But we're not running around in full panic mode. Fucking sell the team. Like, I think fucking Corey Seager has, in this first 2 weeks or whatever, like he seemed to be everything that not only we want, but need as a franchise. Like, I'm fucking here for it. So
absolutely.
I'm on fucking Jonah, man. Like I said earlier,
I like it.
We talked about it. We knew, probably, which is fucking crazy to me. So if anyone listens to this, it blows my mind that you sons of bitches don't take us more serious, because we've got all the fucking takes. We said it fucking 3 weeks before it happened that Jose Trevino was going to have to go somewhere. We said it was going to come down to him and Jonah. We said he was probably going to be the one to go. He did it. I've got nothing but love for all the beat writers, everyone that covers the Rangers. I love Chris, Levi, Kennedy, everybody. But come on.
Yeah.
We're in. We're like,
everybody said that Jose was going to be the backup. Everybody, except us.
We might not be on your level, but like we're in your house.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm just saying, you heard that here. We said we felt like Jonah had more stock. And we felt like maybe to the public perception, Jose had more stock to put in the package. That's exactly what happened. Don't, whatever. I don't want to hurt myself patting ourselves on the shoulder. But he's fucking, it's been exactly what he needs to be. Like, we talked about it for a second. Like, if this is the consistency that we see between him and Mitch Garver, and they're both producing the way they are, it's fucking fresh legs nonstop. Like we've just got catchers on a rotisserie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. I mean, Jonah got his first Grand Slam. He's fucking seeing the ball better than he did last year. I don't know. We don't. I'm sure we could maybe find out. I don't know, like if he changed something during his offseason, but he just seems more comfortable. I don't know if there was the looming backup battle was something to do, but he seems comfortable. Like the fact that he knows. I think there is I love the role that he's been given, because I do think there are some organizations that have a backup catcher and they fucking catch every 30 games. And you're just like, this fucking sucks. Like, this isn't good for my, Jonah's played in three games already this year.
Yeah. He gets almost a game a series.
Yeah. So he's catching every third game, which great. Like, that's awesome. And I think he understands that too. He's like, this is my role. I've played, almost 40% of the games. Like, I'm behind an all-star catcher. I'm still young in my career, and that's changed his mentality. Like, he's producing.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just going out there to save Mitch Garver's legs. Like, he's fucking producing.
Which saves Garver's legs.
Yeah.
It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. And he's a great defensive catcher.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of catching breakdown shit. Like, if that's your jam, which it is my jam, you can go fucking find it on Twitter. And you can follow some people like Jonah Heim. There was a huge following of Jose Trevino and how he frames pitches and stuff like that. And Jonah Heim has very quietly sat back in the shadows and always caught that way.
Yeah.
He is a great fucking pitch framer. Like, very subtle, to the point where it's not excessive. Like, there were 3 different times in this Angel series where he had fucking Shohei Ohtani pissed because of the way that he frames pitches.
Yeah.
So that's where we're sitting right now. That's where I'm at. I'm with you. I think Corey Seager has been fucking exactly what we thought it'd be, and that's shocking to me. I think it's just because I'm not used to fucking things actually going our way.
Right.
And fucking Jonah's we have Mitch Garver. That's a fucking awesome addition to have. He's raking consistently. He's a great defensive catcher. And then it's so nice to know, when he gets a break, the guy that's coming in to back him up is hitting high 200s and has no problem fucking putting a grand slam out on Shohei Ohtani.
You know what he's hitting right now?
What?
400.
See?
He's played 4 of the 9 games. So almost half of them, which is great. Like we said, saving legs. He's played 4 games. He's hitting 400 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs and 2 walks.
I was saying, I'm not going to do it. It could be different by the time someone listens to this in the morning. I would be very curious to know who has the most RBIs as a catcher in baseball right now. I'm very curious to know. Maybe I'll fucking try and cover my ass a little bit and just say AL.
I want to know.
Let's see. I think Pete Alonso is somewhere up around 14 because he's just doing Pete Alonso shit, but I don't really care about batting average. Fuck. Ramirez is 15. Okay, so Marte's at 5 with 10. So are we talking about Jonah Heim being top 10 in the American League in RBIs right now? Tell me everyone knew that was going to happen.
No shit. Where the fuck is it?
Top 15. Yeah, he's in this fucking huge tie. So, here's just some other names. Here's some other names that are on this list, and the whole world can decide if they think that he's the equivalent of these people, because I know they don't. Jose Ramirez, Pete Alonso. Oh, this is the whole league. Fuck, sorry. I thought.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's tied for 4th in the AL.
Oh, okay. Top 15 in the whole league. I thought I'd filtered AL. Okay, my fucking bad.
Yeah, he's tied for 4th.
Yeah. Okay. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bryce Harper, fucking Giancarlo Stanton, Oscar Mercado, Anthony Rizzo,
Cedric Mullins.
Alex Verdugo. I feel like, and what is this? Out of all of those people, aside from Nolan Arenado and Jose Ramirez, he's tied for the best batting average out of all those people. So, hey, fucking call it what you want. Him and Seiya Suzuki are both batting 400. So, yeah, Jose Ramirez probably going to win the MVP. Yeah, probably going to win the MVP this year. Man's fucking – he made it very obvious that he was on a fucking mission when he took $20 million a year to stay in Cleveland.
No shit.
And he put that speech out there, and he was like, this is my whole – like, if I'm going to win, I'm going to win here. I don't give a fuck about money. Like, I'm going to show the world. And I was like, damn, respect. Yeah, he's playing ferociously freaky right now. I hate that he was available my first pick of my fantasy draft, and I didn't pick him. But that fucking sucks.
Yeah, bad choice.
Yeah. So if you're sleeping on Jonah Heim, whatever, call this preemptive. I don't know, but he's batting 400. Tied for
Go back and listen to the past episodes. We called this shit.
We did call it. And I mean, I don't mean this in a fucking bad way. Like, he's a backup catcher. Like, and
he might not be for long. It might not be with us.
He's probably on the fast track to fucking earning a starting job somewhere. Honestly,
all that means is more to us.
So,
because we got Garver, we got Huff.
Yeah.
If Jonah does it, someone needs a catcher. Jonah's the guy. Shit, we'll take a return. Jonah, go be everyday guy. Absolutely. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking Jonah. Great pick. I love that. And I'm glad we looked up those stats. Just fucking killing it.
Just wild.
No offense. We love everybody that covers the fucking Rangers. But
it's like you said, like if someone say someone puts something out on the waiver wire and they're like, hey, we're fucking let me think. Okay, say fucking JT Realmuto. He fucking, I'm not wishing this on anyone. I don't give a shit about the Phillies. Say he fucking tears an ACL or fucking something like that. He's done for the year. And the Phillies put out there, hey, we need an everyday guy. And say fucking Chris Young just fucking tosses his name out there, says, hey, we got this guy. Yeah, we got Jonah Heim. I know. We didn't know who the fuck is. Yeah, he's fucking 4th in the American League in RBIs right now. He's batting 400.
He's our backup.
Yeah, he fucking hit a bomb off Shohei Ohtani for 4 RBIs. Like, what? All the bases were loaded, and he hit the baseball out of play for a home run.
The only time Shohei's gave one up.
Yeah, and we're willing to let go of him because he's our backup. If you got some pitching you want to send this way,
yeah.
So, I think that's probably one of our favorite things collectively to talk about is the deals and the hypotheticals. And like, that's the great thing about baseball. Like, if you're good, like you never know where you're going to wake up next year. We saw that with the Izzy.
Yeah.
Minnesota, New York, Jose, New York. Like, that's fucking, just saying. You heard about Jonah here. Like, we talked about it. We've been talking about it. We love Jose. We love all of that. Nothing against him. Like, same thing for him. He went to New York and he's getting more time than he was going to get in this system.
Yep.
There was no way he was going to stay in this system and get the volume that he's getting in New York. Like, if not this year, like Sam Huff will be catching next year.
Oh yeah.
So like it was never going to work here. Like no. Jonah Heim this week. Great. We'll see where we're set next week.
Yeah. Shout out. Man, good episode. That was a good one. Baseball's back. Stars making a push. Like we said, if you don't watch hockey, you're kind of getting interested in hockey. Perfect time to jump on the fucking train. Hashtag Texas Hockey. Check that shit out. You're going to love it. You're going to get hooked. And then playoff basketball. I mean, we're in the thick of it right now. As long as we're not talking Cowboys, it's a good day.
Yep.
So
I'll tell you what else. One final fucking note here. The Dallas Jackals lost again. So 53-3.
Permanent hot seat.
So
Yeah,
just in case anyone thought that news was going to be any different,
it hasn't changed.
I sent them a message and asked them to sell the team. So
We should buy them.
yeah, it's fine.
It can't be that much.
Yeah, I asked them to sell the team. I sent them a DM, asked them to please sell the team. So
We'll be the new owners.
I don't know how the fuck you lose 53-3. I don't know how you only score 3 points in rugby, but we continue to do it. And I also don't know how you habitually give up over 50, but we continue to do it.
Jeez.
So 0-10. Let's go.
Ride that train, baby.
We have a great fucking draft pick if that's how that works.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Got a lot of shit. So I'm sure next week's going to be a wild episode too. Probably going to be very fucking chaotic. Dallas, all in.
Yeah.
Go Mavs, go Stars.
We love y'all.
Peace.